This is my 2023 Suzuki DR-Z400. Over the course of the summer, I'm trying to get comfortable riding this bike on gravel roads. This is day 5 of the adventure. Welcome to slow motorcycling. I'm headed down to a new gravel road that's supposed to be a little bit more beaten up and excited to test my skills, but the day started off with a bit of a surprise. Take a look. Right here you can see the engine cut out, and I'm trying to manage it as I'm still rolling on the highway. I quickly reach down to the fuel selector and go to my aux tank, where I'll be using the remainder of my fuel. I pop the clutch and then I'm off, headed back to the trail. I've been learning all about the trip computer, so I do a quick reset to track my kilometers so I don't run out of fuel at the end. The goal for today is to just try somewhere new, and I know that this is a little bit more rough, and I'm just here to have some fun. I just really want to do dirt bike things with a dirt bike. This route generally is a big descent, not too steep, but continuously downhill, and the road has definitely been closed off and fairly eroded with some big rocks and overgrown bush, so it's just fun to just play around. Surprisingly, having all the bushes here actually makes me feel a little bit more secure. I don't feel like I'm gonna fall off a cliff if I drop the bike. Okay, kind of having some fun locking up the rear and having the back end slide out. I'm still doing a lot of like this descent with the clutch pulled in. I know it's not the best technique, but it's just keeping things a little bit one less variable for me to think about right now. So this is the section that I wanted to come here for. These big loose rocks really forced me to test my technique, especially with the OEM tires. So I stood up here and just practiced letting the bike roll over these big awkward rocks, and surprised at how capable it was. I was on a bit of a wild ride there. Right around here I actually got bucked off the bike a little bit. I'm surprised you can't see it in the video, but my whole body disconnected from the seat. Okay, here we go, Stan. Once I end up getting other tires, it'll be so interesting to see what it's like, the difference in traction. It's really fun to see just in how playful I am with the throttle that I'm starting to gain confidence on the bike, even compared to just a few days ago. There's something about doing these practice days where I have no real goal, and in fact I'm really only going out for 10, 15, 20 minutes at a time to practice. It feels really good. I'm not getting overwhelmed, and it makes it feel more like a fun activity than a challenging skill. Coming from street bike riding, I do find that I'm not used to having the back end slide out, so I've been doing a lot of practices where I purposely lock up the rear brake and just use that feeling of the bike kind of moving sideways beside me. Part of why I'm doing this is I have this feeling that an end goal that I'd like to do is to be able to take this motorcycle on an adventure, something a little bit further away, something a little more remote. And in order for me to really feel like I'm going to have fun with that, I need to know all the basics about myself and riding and the motorcycle and build up that skill set as well as the technical skill set. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, and looking forward to share more of my progress with you. See you in the next one.